Yeah, okay, so it's been a long time since I posted a video. Been about 6, maybe 7 months. Long time. Reason for that was last November I went to boot camp for the Navy, and unfortunately I ended up failing. That hurt a lot. Wasn't a big fan of that, but it is what it is. I've actually been in the process of trying to get back in. I'm trying to go back and finish. I failed, not because of anything medically. It was because I wasn't fast enough. I failed my PFT. So I spent the last several months working to get back in, and all I gotta say is when you go to boot camp the first time, be sure you're ready, because the hurdles of trying to get back in are a pain in the ass. And I was eligible to re-enlist last month, but I wasn't where I needed to be. I was still running a 14-minute mile and a half. Now I'm almost at a 12-minute mile and a half. So I'm getting there, and that's the great thing about it. I'm busting my ass. I'm trying to get back in. I want to serve. I want to do something. I want to do something with my life that's meaningful and will be something that I can look back on and be very proud of, and something that's going to be with me forever. I'll have a title for the rest of my life. I'll be a sailor for the rest of my life. But I just got to get there. I got to bust my ass to get back, and I'm not quitting. I've been working my ass off the last 7 months actually, getting back in. I failed my PFT at boot camp by 7 seconds. And now I can destroy that by almost 3 minutes, which is what I really like. So all I got to say is the first time I went, push-ups and sit-ups was no problem. I destroyed those. Mile and a half, I knew, I was like, oh God, I don't think I'm going to pass. But great thing about that was that my shipmates back then, all of them, I believe, are in the Navy right now. They're all serving. They're all rated. They've all finished their A school or are almost about to finish A school. They're very, it was a great bond. Like the first week I was there, I bonded with a few of them really quickly, because we knew, hey, if we're going to get through this, we need to work off each other. We got to have teamwork, which is one thing that you really got to get used to. If you're an individual, you're not going to succeed. You need the help of your shipmates and or battle buddies that they call in the Army, or whatever the fuck they call in every other branch. I think they're called wingmen in the Air Force. I didn't join the Air Force. But yeah, my shipmates, they were definitely a positive factor at boot camp. They were like, just keep pace with me and you'll pass. And I tried my best, and it just wasn't enough. I barely failed. I will state that I was very upset that not only did I fail, but I didn't get the contact info for those guys, because a lot of those guys were awesome, and I wanted to stay in contact with them, because like those were some of the best guys I knew at boot camp, and I didn't get their info. So yeah, that sucked, and I missed those guys. But I'm not quitting. I'm gonna go back. I will finish, and I will graduate, and I will become a sailor. So for anybody else who's been separated from boot camp, any branch from across the branches, and if you want to go back in, just dig deep, find that fire, get the drive, and bust your ass to get back in, because I'm trying to get back in, and I want to graduate, and I want to serve. So yeah, Booyah Navy!